Just chugged a Red Bull because, you know, if it works for Tom Evans, it might work for me. We're pulling out the vest today, and, you know, I haven't modified it at all. There's like 4 layers over the back. I'm gonna use it today, though, for heat training, kind of letting my core heat up a little bit more than I will on race day, because I will not be wearing this vest, hopefully. Maybe through the night. In the bottles, right now I'm going to be using a mix of like this Morton drink mix, and then I've been trying out these Science and Sport gels, and I've been really liking them a lot. They're like super watery, so it's like good for me, like it goes down real fast. Actually, I'm a little bit short on them. I only have 4. For some reason, this week with 4th of July, like it's just taken forever. So I should have had some a couple days ago, but they're still not here. So, yeah. And then also using Drip Drop. Shout out to Drip Drop, thanks for sending this out. Actually really like it a lot. It's just a heavy dose of electrolytes and pretty much nothing else, like a little bit of sugar to make it taste good, and then 330 milligrams of sodium. So I use that in a bottle on my left side. Saving all my nutrition wrappers too, because I'm keeping very close track over the next couple weeks of all of my fluid intake, calories, sodium, carbs, and then I'm going to basically try and do the best I can to put together a plan for the race day based off of how I feel with all this nutrition. And I'm trying lots of different stuff, like trying tons of water, like too much to where I feel sick, like where's the limit, trying too many calories, too many carbs, not enough. So, you know, hopefully we'll have this race a little bit better dialed in than normal. And I have been dealing with this like really annoying like calf, kind of, I don't know if it's a strain or if it's just like aggravated or what, but, and I tried to take yesterday off running, and today it just feels like horrible. So I don't know, it feels a little more locked up right now than normal. So first mile or two usually hurts pretty bad on it, and then it loosens up, and then a couple hours after the run it kind of like locks up again. So that's kind of been my pattern for the last like week, running every day. Just quite a bit of pain for the first mile or so, 2 miles sometimes, and then it tends to loosen up. So I haven't been like too worried about it, but it does suck. New Balance Super Comp Trail version. These come out in August, I believe. So this will be my second run in them. First run was 15 miles, and it felt really cool. We're just gonna get going. We'll see how this leg loosens up. Kind of gonna try and mimic the course a little bit. The first 2 or 3 miles of the course is a paved like road slash footpath. So I'm gonna do that out here. It's about a mile or 2 miles, 3 miles maybe, and then get on some trails. Oh, this is always the worst part. Just getting going. Just gonna try and warm up the legs just a little bit. All right, 35 minutes in, 3 miles. Time to take one of these science and sport gels. I really like that it's basically just liquid, and I can just get it down real easy. So that's been one of my biggest downfalls in 100 milers, is just like the first 35 to 40 miles, I can pretty easily take in anything, gels, drinks, everything. And then recently, like basically all of the races that haven't been mountain races, at about like 35, 40 miles, I just get sick and I can't take in any gels anymore. And the only thing I can take in is like a little bit of liquid as we go. And pretty much the only time I can get calories in is at aid stations. That's been my typical kind of like pattern for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the last 5 Midwest hundreds. It's just, I get sick right about mile 40. So it's not going to happen this time, because I think a lot of it has to do with just in the past I haven't been good about training nutrition during my runs leading up to the race, because nutrition is really expensive, let's face it, and you know, just kind of would rather get by without doing it. And I'm also kind of lazy with it. It takes a lot of planning to get it right. So hopefully training the gut. You know, I've been training really well with nutrition the last couple weeks, and I'll keep going for the next 3 weeks. And then also heat training. Like when it gets really hot, I think my stomach just shuts down. So that's why we're doing the sauna work. That's why we're coming out here midday. That's why I'm wearing black and this thick vest. Trying to train properly. You know, it's not just about the miles. It also has to do with what you're doing during that time. Nutrition's a really important part of 100 milers. So is pacing. And right now, I'm going too slow. I'll try to hit the car around 4.5 miles. That'll be about what the first leg to the aid station will be like. Yeah, I think the longest leg in Burning River is like 5.8 miles. So most of them are really short, which is good. I think that will, I think I'll be able to use just one handheld for most of it. And then maybe during the middle of the day, bring a second bottle, put it in my belt. So I really don't want to use a pack during this race. The other hard part about me, you know, trying to figure these races out is where am I going to put my camera? A big part of me just wants to run 100 miler without a camera, just to see what it's like. You know, maybe have a pacer or crew bring cameras. That'd be cool. You know, this would probably be the race to do it, because it's gonna be the most boring. A lot of road, a lot of stuff like this. So we'll see. If any of you guys live close to the course, you know, you want to pace or crew, you know, get a hold of me. Instagram's the best way to do that. We'll see what we can set up. All right, just finishing up about 6 miles. I'm gonna do a ice bandana. Whew, that is nice and cold. Oh, this is so much ice. It's like actually really uncomfortable right now because it's so cold. Yeah. Oh, this is wild. Whew. So I'm about 2 miles out from the car on this second loop, and I'm just realizing that I forgot my gel for this loop, which at first I was really disappointed about, kind of mad actually, because you know the whole point of this run is to train the heat and train my nutrition in the heat. So I was really bummed out for a minute. But then I remembered this quote that Ann Trayson said when she was crewing for, well, she was working an aid station at one of the Memorial Day runs for Western States. And she said to one of the runners that forgot their nutrition at from their last drop bag, she said, well, you better train for that. So just trying to keep that in perspective right now, that I didn't mean to leave my nutrition back at the car, but better train for that. I do have 160 calories and like 22 carbs in this bottle right here, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted a lot more for this next hour. It's hot, but this ice bandana is amazing. I mean, it's like instant performance enhancer. So I definitely will be using this for the race. You gotta train for everything. You gotta train for the unexpected too. That's actually probably one of the best parts of ultras, is that there's so many unexpected things. Working on heat, nutrition, and now rolling with the punches. Oh boy, stopped at a water fountain. Completely soaked myself. I've been running with soaked feet for like the last 2 hours, which it'll probably be like that the whole race at Burning River. Yeah, let's go. Whew. That's it. 15 miles. Yep, pretty zapped. I'll tell you what, this bandana, definitely gonna use this on race day. Here's all my nutrition that I had, and I need to really think about how much liquid I had during the run, because I'm trying to keep track of all that. So, yeah, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for joining me on this beautiful 4th of July. 25 days till Burning River. Really nervous.
nervous. Really nervous. I think I'm in a good spot. My calf loosened up after about 8 miles, which is good. And other than that, it's just hot. That's it. So I think having aid stations every like 4 to 5 miles will be better. Today I was averaging about 7, so I wasn't drinking enough. I wasn't getting enough water on me. So having aid stations closer will be key during the race. Yeah. And running without a pack hopefully will just be like, all of a sudden I'll be like, whoa! Look out for my review on the New Balance Fuel Cell Super Comp Trail. That's it. Happy 4th of July. See you later.